All right, hello, my fellow investors. It's the Intelligent Investor here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about AMC and GME. Now, before we start the video, use the link in the description down below to sign up with Acorns. If you guys sign up with Acorns, you'll be entered a chance to win a free Procter & Gamble stock. So just have that in mind. I'll be doing the first giveaway this weekend, and for you guys that don't win, that you signed up with Acorns, I'm telling you that once we do another drawing, let's say there's 12 people right now, 13 people actually so far. And if that person that gets drawn, there's 12 people left over, they'll be pushed on to the next drawing. So you'll still have another chance to win. So I'm going to keep doing that. And hopefully, your chances of winning are better. So also, because we hit 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a stock giveaway this weekend, which is going to be Apple. So stay tuned for that video too. Once we hit 6,000, 7,800, 8,000, 9,000, and then up to 10,000, we're going to be doing more stock giveaways. So stay tuned for that as well and stay subscribed. Now let's start with the video. So what did we hear yesterday? I kind of posted a video yesterday kind of explaining some of my thoughts, and I got a little ticked off because, they kind of put things in a way where they were still going to be manipulating people and kind of deceiving them. So what we kind of saw with GameStop is that, as you see, people are actually starting to sell out because of what the news came out yesterday, that they said that Melvin Capital was finally out of it and all that stuff, but it doesn't mean that the stock was completely done by. Okay, so the thing that I'm trying to say with that is that GameStop is still shorted, AMC is still shorted. Maybe not by Melvin Capital, but other companies still shorted the stock to help Melvin Capital recover. And one thing that we kind of saw is that Citadel, a corporation that does the middleman transactions, which what means is, like, if we buy a stock here in Robinhood or any other platform, Citadel does that transaction. So they get the stocks and the order flow, and then they do the whole transaction. So we've noticed that Citadel is a corrupt company. They've been doing so many corrupt things, and they kind of they don't own, but they're one of the big distributors in Robinhood. And they sponsor Melvin Capital, so it looks like they did have their back on that. So GameStop, it's probably not going to squeeze super high anymore because they're kind of controlling that flow. Now, it could still go up due to people buying the stock and exchanging the stock, and the stock can still go up from here. But as you see, people have been dumping it because, people are very unsteady and they're very impatient. Now, like I talked in yesterday's video, the reason GameStop came down was because people were transitioning out of Robinhood, and, they kind of manipulated this whole situation. But AMC is looking a little bit healthier in this situation. Now, they're at a bottom point where they still can be squeezed. Now, can they hit 100 or 50 or all that stuff? I don't think so. Just because, like I said, we kind of saw that Citadel, which is the middleman. They're the middleman for a lot of the corporations, which is, Weibo, E-Trade, Fidelity, and all that stuff. They do about 58% of the trades, so they use them. And they've shown that they do get people's information from those accounts, and they have algorithms to kind of detect what are the high volatile stocks, and they, give that information out to the hedge funds. So they're kind of controlling the flow and the volume of all these companies. And, so like, let's say if AMC is ever going to blow up, they're going to kind of control it, if the stock is being shorted at that time. So they're kind of trying to keep it low so the stock won't blow up like crazy. They're going to control it. They won't let it completely blow up. Now, AMC can still hit, like I said, a $15, $20, $25 mark. It could even hit 30 if they get bought out by Amazon, Netflix, or Disney. Those are all still in the competition. That's one thing you have to understand. So AMC has a lot of potential to actually still go up and recover. GameStop, like I said, they also have a good possible future. It looks like these corporations, again, the establishment is protecting them a lot. It also showed that the SEC is behind them as well. They were saying that they're going to do an investigation and they're behind us. But if you saw what they were, the girl that was talking about it, she was kind of explaining that, we were the ones in the wrong, that they did nothing wrong. And again, shorting a stock 140% is illegal. And, it's just so dumb that they're getting so much protection. They're manipulating words so they can try to protect them. And our hope isn't done. But, it's slowly looking like they're going to be protected. And is it going to squeeze again? GameStop, it probably won't to the extreme levels of, like, 200, 300, 400. It could still jump up maybe close to 100, That's a possibility. AMC could still squeeze up to like 40 maybe, but it probably won't squeeze up too much. Again, it will recover. AMC has more potential than GameStop at the moment, and they do, again, have more potential for it to actually hit the $20 mark. So most of the people that bought into AMC bought it between the 17, 15, 13 mark. So if you actually wait it out a bit more, then your potential with AMC to actually hit $20 is actually pretty high. And, you know, within time, it could actually even go up higher depending on what happens with the company being acquired by another company as well. I'm going to be doing another video on Nokia. And Nokia is also one of the stocks that was shorted. And that one actually still has potential to kind of squeeze up a bit, but still recover to a price where, you know, if people are losing money right now, they can still recover some of that money back. But again, we don't know what's going to happen. I'm not giving you here financial advice or anything. Don't dump all your money into these stocks, guys, because, you know, you don't want to be in that situation where, you know, you're investing what you're not willing to risk. And that's why a lot of people are dumping the stock, because they're like, oh, we're just going to use our money and jump into like another hot stock, you know, and they're accepting their losses. So if you're jumping into the stocks, just know that you have to be patient. These moves will happen. Like example that I'm going to throw out there was something like Tesla and Apple. You know, Tesla was at $60 when I bought into it. Apple was at $90, and then Apple shot up all the way to what, 500. Then they did a stock split, so I ended up getting more shares and more money. Same thing with Tesla. I bought them at $60. I kind of just waited it out. I thought it was only going to hit about like 200. It eventually hit 200. Then it went 300, 400, 500. And now it's at 700, close to 800. And that's just something that you have to be patient about. People want to make money right now, and they're so desperate to actually see something happen at the moment that they don't capture these big situations of huge profits with big corporations. And that's one thing you guys have to understand. Like I said, you check something like Tesla that's been up in the past year, what, $595, and I caught it back in the low area of 60 something. It was way back down here at 60 something dollars. And I got to ride this all up. But this all happened in a year. It did not happen in weeks. And that's one thing you guys have to also get in your mind, that these things, the big moves, don't happen in seconds. They don't happen in days or weeks. It happens in months and probably even years. And your profits and returns can be really high with those stocks as well. There are swing trades that you can do and actually make good profits, but also have some good big companies that are stable that can actually blow up as well. So just have that in mind. But that's all I wanted to talk about. This was the update on GameStop and AMC. So if you guys liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I'll be posting more videos and updates on this. I'm going to be doing a lot of research this weekend because I want to see where, you know, the finance committee is going to head with the hedge funds and see what the possibilities of, you know, these stocks actually shooting up are. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next time. So peace out.